Hi, today we're going to talk about the role of deception in ascension. So, the process of ascension or enlightenment is really about expanding your consciousness and personal development. In life, we're here to master those three lower planes of existence. And those planes are the physical, mental, and emotional planes. Each of these planes are here to help us understand because we've been incarnating on this earth and we're working toward the process of raising our awareness of what and how to create on these lower planes, right? So we're co-creating every single second of our lives. So every moment of our lives, we're co-creating. And there's never a moment that you're not creating. It's always happening around you. And as humans, we've been taught to blame others instead of taking full responsibility or actually responsibility for our lives, both the good and the bad, because we need to take responsibility for both. So you can blame God, the government, your ex, the weather. This list, can go on, because blaming others keeps us in this victim archetype. And in the victim archetype, many feel at home there. So when you become the victim, you're actually deceiving yourself, and that will be detrimental to your ascension process. So deception is actually a natural occurrence in humans. We all lie, whether we tell those big lies or that little white lie, or we rationalize why we lie and that lying is okay. Some people don't even realize or know that they're actually lying. They deceive themselves so much. We actually lie to protect ourselves. So if any time in your life you feel unsafe, you lie. Men will lie at work to make themselves look good. Women lie to make other people feel good. And we tend to lie regularly. Politicians lie and teenage girls lie to be more popular. Young children lie so they don't have to get into any trouble. Right? So all these lies are always happening. The reasons humans lie is because we are programmed to deceive our prey, right? Because we're actually animals. In our brain, we have what's called the R complex. And that's the part of the brain that protects you and puts you into flight, fight, or freeze mode, right? Our first reaction when faced with any possible attack or that feeling of uneasiness or unsafeness is to react with deception so you stay safe. So it's a natural occurrence. Animals deceive their prey in the wild, like the butterfly will deceive its prey, looks like little eyes in the back, or rabbits look like, blend in with the snow or the brush. It's that part of life, and we're here on this earth to deceive. It's sad, but we're actually here to protect ourselves through this deception. But humans, we take it to a whole new level since we're so much more complex than the animal kingdom. So it's actually the fear that is holding you into the deception process. The bigger the fear, the more likely you'll deceive someone, right? So the more likely you'll deceive. You may deceive someone because you fear you may not fit in, or that you fear that you won't be liked, or that you'll get in trouble, or you want to hide the mistake you made. All of these reasons come down to one thing, and that's the fear of being kicked out of your tribe. So your tribe is your work, your home, your community, your school, all those things. As humans, we feel safer when we belong and when we're together in a tribe. It doesn't matter if you lie to others, really. It only matters if you lie to yourself. And why I'm saying this is because if you lie to yourself, it's your ego doing the lying, and you're stuck in that energy of self-deception. Self-deception is the opposite of enlightenment. It's more like hiding, or the shadow side of enlightenment, because you're hiding the truth. And enlightenment isn't not about hiding the truth. The ego fabricates this idea of yourself and its desire to preserve that self. And that's why that ego uses deception. It keeps you locked in the deception of this world. So you see that deception is what the earth is made of. It's the world of illusion that we're in. And we're deceiving ourselves when we believe in that illusion. And that we're deceiving ourselves when we believe we can't change the world around us. We deceive ourselves in so many ways. And this is actually detrimental to our consciousness and our ascension. If you've been deceiving yourself, it's okay. And you think that you're deceiving yourself of how someone might treating you badly. And it's okay that they're treating me bad. And you find excuses for others' actions when you know that it goes completely against your truth. That's all deception. So there are so many ways and times we lie to ourselves. And that's what you need to look at when you lie to yourself. The lie shows up in our lives when we say it's okay to eat brownies. It's okay that we just need that paycheck and happiness isn't as important to us. It's okay that we are staying with our spouse and our partner, even though it's not a good situation. Deceptions show up in all areas of our lives. And when we start to recognize the deception, we start to gain back our spiritual power. When we're lying to ourselves about anything, that's when we interfere with that spiritual evolution that you're in the spiritual enlightenment. And you're buying into the ego's voice and ignoring the soul's voice. So if you're truly looking to raise your vibration and open up to a higher consciousness, and your heart, open your heart, it's time for you to get real about the deceptions you tell yourself. This is really about personal accountability. When you become accountable for the lies you tell yourself or the deception your ego lulls you into, this understanding of that is what's going to help you evolve and ascend. It's an illusion, this earth plane. And all the deceptions and lies that we buy into, we have to look at. So look at all the ways that you've bought into other people's lies and deceptions as well. So if you know your own core values and truths, then it's harder for you to buy into someone else's deceptions. So you need to look at where you're not honoring your higher truth. For example, when my daughter was about 10 years old, the doctor told me that I should give her a flu shot because she had a weakened immune system. And my truth was actually that I didn't give vaccines to my kids. And it was because of our weakened immune system, exactly. But that doctor was really convincing me. So as I was driving home, my daughter said in the back seat, I was driving her back to school. And she said, "Mom, should I get that flu shot?" And my answer was, "I don't really know, honey," because I was really debating it. I was seriously thinking that I should do it. And when I got home to my own space, I quieted down and I was fully aware in that moment, like it jolted me, what really happened in that moment. I was buying into that doctor's deception. That wasn't my truth. My truth was that I had a wonderful understanding of how to boost the immune system. I had a great support system, and I trusted my daughter's body that it would know how to help itself. And I trusted that a heck of a lot more than I trusted that big pharmaceutical company pushing flu shots. And it was really liberating for me and really powerful because I recognized my own buying into someone else's deception. I was giving that person my power, and she had her own agenda, and I get that. So take the time today and look at all the times in your life that you've deceived yourself or that you've bought into someone else's deception. Look at that. Take your power back. Take your spiritual power back and really honor your core values and recognize that your core values are the most important thing in your life. And that when you deceive others, you're really deceiving yourself. And that's what I really want you to take away from this, is all things in your life is about deception. And when you deceive yourself, you're actually hurting your own ascension process, and you're hurting your own ascension connection and plan. So you have a great day. And if you want to find me, you can find me at that was my old website, Melissa, MELISSAFEICK.com. And have a great day.